Hello everybody, my name is Christian Quick, and welcome to the Express tutorial in which this is just a conversational video. This is just dictational. There is one thing I'm going to show you how to do, and I would recommend doing it, but let me just talk about what we're doing. This is about the resources. So if I give myself the block that we made, slash give at s, and then we can go and get the, oh, lol. I was like, what the heck? So we have all this. This is what your block looks like. We're just going to be focusing on how do we, what do we possibly need to give all this stuff, the textures and all that kind of stuff. So I would recommend using a reference, having good reference, and then we can add the resources. Resources are just done in JavaScript, which is instead in Java. You have your resources. You don't automatically get a data folder. This is what I'm talking about. So everything in net is done in Java. Everything in resources is done in JavaScript. If we just kind of scroll down to where it's got these Minecraft MC yarn, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. It's going to say Minecraft merge project. We're going to go into here, and then it's got all of our assets and data that we're looking for. So it would seem that the easy solution would simply just to make a folder 1.20.1, and then we could just take the assets and then just copy them, and then put the data, just copy them. But if I go in here, you'll notice they didn't copy. So how do we get it? If you're like me and hasn't actually played the official version, you're gonna have to make one. So if I go into like %app data %, and then I go into .minecraft, and then we go into versions, and then we look at 1.20.1. There is only a JSON file. There is no jar file. The easiest way to fix that, go into your Minecraft launcher, load up the latest version, or if you're looking for a specific version, go into your installations, load that version up that you're looking for, and when you hit play, what's going to happen is it's going to say preparing, and then it's going to be downloading. That's the part that you want. You want it to download. Once it's downloaded, you can tell, I mean, it's going to be there now. So let's go into %app data %, and then back in here we got our Minecraft, we got our versions, and then if we go back into our 1.20.1, it should now be there, the jar file. So let's just take that out. We're going to turn that, oh, nice job. Oh. We're going to turn this jar, and we're just going to put, we're going to turn it into a zip, and then we are going to extract it. Now, this extraction is going to take a fat minute, so just kind of hold on with me. So we're going to extract all, extract, and this is going to take a fat minute. All right, that folder is done being downloaded, so we can kind of close out of it for a second. So we have our 1.21 folder, and this, we no longer need the zip. We can delete that. So let's rename this like Z or something. Doesn't really matter. We're going to make a new folder, and we're going to call this the 1.21 or 20.1, and this is going to be basically our saved folder. So we go into the Z, we can now copy our assets and our, oh, can't do it at the same time. I'll wait till it's done. Bam, and then we also have our data shoved in there as well. Awesome. And just like that, you have your new folder. We can now delete this. It only takes a second, and then I can delete this 1.20 because that's the previous version. I really don't need it if I have the 21 on my desktop. So we now have the 1.21, and this is the fastest and easiest way that I like to look at all of my assets and data, so I don't have to scroll down here all the time. I go into here a lot, so especially like for assets. Assets would be like if I'm either overwriting something in Minecraft, or if I'm just making my own texture, and then data is just all the extra functions. So if I'm doing anything, it's usually just to look at how they formatted something, or sometimes like tags, blocks, mineable, and then there's these, you'll add stuff in there. But we'll get on to all that. Yeah, we'll get into all that when it's done. This video was mainly about making that folder because it's a nice shortcut to have. But other than that, this video doesn't actually teach anything. It just shows you how to make basically a shortcut, and it's a really good shortcut in fact. So at least my personal opinion. But every time we get into assets and data, we'll get into all that. But with that in mind, that should be the end of this Express tutorial. So thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado,